Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you how I use and install clip-in hair extensions. The set I'm using today are from Bellamy Hair. I've used Bellamy for about 6 years now, and I can say I truly love their clip-in extensions. They're 100% human hair, human Remy hair at that, and I find that they don't like create a ratted up nest as easily as some of the other brands I've tried in the past. I definitely recommend checking them out. I'll leave a link down in the description box below. Before we jump into today's video, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, and ring the bell to make sure you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's jump into how I clip in extensions. I've started off by already washing and straightening my hair. I just simply use a alligator clip, which I'll link these down below as well. These are my favorite. I find it to be the easiest way to gather and hold hair up while I section it. I use a Numi. I'll also leave this down in the description box below. The first step for clip-in extensions, this is a 10-piece set. I try to avoid this cowlick a little bit, so sometimes I'll dip it just a little bit lower in this last half just to make sure I don't have the clip peek out throughout the day. And then the last parting is about an inch, inch and a half from my center part. And there's just some little filler clips here that help fill in this portion of my hair. So here is what one of the clips looks like. These are 22-inch extensions and they have 10 in the pack. This is a 3-clip weft. So I use this one first. If you have a smaller head than I do, feel free to use a 2-clip for the first one and then go into the 3-clip above that. If you still have problems, you can totally, if you are comfortable with it, I've done it before, you can totally snip these off and then take a little thread and some scissors and actually trim these. Now these are just push clips and they are just a snap. So you push here and they snap closed, open, closed, open, closed.
Open, closed, open, closed, open, closed, open, closed.
So when I part my hair, I like to just use my fingernail. Future editing Casey here, just to quickly say, ignore my nails. Haven't gotten them done in 3 months because of quarantine. They're gel polish. I've trimmed them. They're all natural. I can't get this gel polish off. And so yeah, if you are capable of using a rat tail on a comb, feel free to do that. All of these are just straight across parts. So excuse me if my parts aren't perfect. This doesn't have to be perfect. So I take the middle clip first. The middle clip goes right on the nape of the neck. So we just wiggle this in, straight down, and then clip it right there by pushing on the outer corners. Again, wiggle it, snug, clip. Careful with hair dropping like that. Wiggle, oop, wiggle, down, clip. We have the first one installed. So it really is that simple. It takes maybe 30 seconds to get this in. Obviously, I had to straighten my hair. I had to brush out the extensions, straighten them as well, and then now install them. But installing normally only takes about 5 minutes. Now, use your clip. So you want to avoid the front of the face. So we're gonna go about an inch, inch and a half again from the perimeter, and then clip all the way around right on this part line. And then we're gonna do it again with another 4-clip weft, and just on this side. And this one does overlap, so I just go immediately under where the last clip was and I just stack them. I'm gonna go all the way around again, and as mentioned in the beginning, I do get a cowlick right on this side. So what I do is I basically just dip right under the cowlick, and then I'm just going to pin that away as well. I don't like to back comb my natural hair because I find that my hair already breaks really, really easily. And the last thing I want to do is create more knots in my hair and cause additional breakage. So if you have healthier, stronger hair than I do, feel free to back comb your life away. We all have our own ways of doing everything. I just find that this is the simplest way for me to do it. And honestly, I don't really have that much of an issue with sliding and slipping with my hair. I have 4 1-clip wefts, and these are great for filling in that front section. So going about an inch down, this one I go a little bit closer to the front of the hairline just because I like it to fill in the front for me. Do that again. You can mess with this if there's a better angle for you. Sometimes I'll even stagger them just a little bit angled to create more of a forward projection. And if you mess one of these up and you can see them a little too much, you can totally pull them out and then replace just the ones needing a little more love. This is just it with no finessing at all. I'll normally just take a brush, making sure that I hold the hair while I brush through it, just so it doesn't get pulled out, and just show it a little love so everything kind of melts in together. Good enough for me. This took me a total of 6 minutes. I take care of this hair by simply, I would spray heat protectant on it before I straighten or curl it. Since these are not attached to your scalp, they don't get and receive the same kind of oil that your hair on your head does. So it only needs to be washed. I mean, depending on who you are and how frequently you wear them, probably no more than once every 10, 15, 20 wears. It really depends on how often you wear them and for how long. I've genuinely washed these once since I got them 6 months ago, and I've just been wearing them straight. They need a wash. I can feel that they're a little bit grimy, and if you get them dirty, obviously wash them. If there's a special reason that you have to wash them, don't feel weird about washing them. It is just like normal hair. I lay these out on a towel to air dry for as long as I can. Obviously, once these are fried or overworked or overheated, they're done. You just have to get a new set. These hit my belly button. That's what 22 inches looks on me. And if you compare it to my natural length is about 13 inches, I would say. There's options, and if you need to cut them, they are human hair. I definitely recommend you see a professional for cutting, just because these need to be tapered a certain way so they blend better, because you don't always put them in the same way. Sometimes you're a centimeter lower, an inch higher, whatever it shall be, making them not sit the same. So they have to have a good tapered end, so you don't have to be a precisionist with your installation. Now, they do sell these in about 20 colors. This video is not sponsored, by the way. They have a wonderful service where you can send them a picture of your hair in natural lighting, and they'll even help you pick out the color you need. If they don't have the color that you have, they do sell blonde ones. They sell even lighter than this blonde, and you can go ahead and put color over them to make them match your hair perfectly, as these are real human hair extensions. So that's about it for today's video. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so and hit that bell to make it ring and to know when I upload new videos. Until next time, I hope you guys are safe. I hope this video helped you in some way, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Take a drink every time you hear me say human hair.